morning. This is call number 2020-64100 in the interest of Nyla Garado. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am? Okay. I didn't hear you, ma'am. Did you answer?
Is your audio connected, Miss Grotto? Because I didn't hear you either.
Oh, there you
Yes,
go. Okay.
yes, sir.
Ma'am, please identify yourself and your relationship to the child.
My name is Amanda Garado, and I'm Nyla Garado's mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child,
I'm Nicholas Alfred, and I'm Nala Colorado's father.
and for the state.
Sade Parker, Your Honor.
We've got a petition to establish the parent-child relationship, and we're having a hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Uh, do we have any stipulations?
Yes, Your Honor. The parties have stipulated that Mr. Alfred is the father of Nyla Garado. They've stipulated to the child support amount based on the minimum wage at $217 per month, with the medical support amount at $56 per month, beginning on April 1st, 2021. They've also stipulated to a retroactive child support judgment in the amount of $1,656 to be, and that is from the period of August 26, 2020 till today, to be paid back at $59 per month beginning April 1st, 2021. And they've also stipulated that Ms. Garado is the parent that has the exclusive right to determine the child's primary residence. But what the issues are, whether the conservatorship will be joint managing or sole managing, and Ms. Garado is requesting that he have supervised visitation through the domestic relations office, and Mr. Alfred is requesting that he be they have JMC and he have regular visitation with the child.
All right, let's begin.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Amanda Garado.
Okay.
Ms. Garado, what is your full name?
Amanda Ronell Garado.
What is your child's name?
Nyla Rashay Garado.
How old is Nyla?
Nyla is 7 months.
And what is Nyla's birthday?
August 26, 2020.
And what safety concerns, if any, do you have about Mr. Alfred having a standard visitation?
He can't control his temper. He's made threats about taking her and not bringing her back, just kidnapping her. And he's suicidal about everything.
When was the last time you spoke with Mr. Alfred?
Spoke as in like a regular conversation or just, text or something.
When was the last time you had any type of communication with Mr. Alfred?
Sometime in January.
And does Mr. Alfred have access to your address or your phone number now?
No, ma'am.
When you communicated with him in January, how did you guys communicate?
He DM'd me on Instagram.
And is DMing on Instagram, is that the only way you guys communicate?
Yes, ma'am. Because he will make fake pages and DM me on Instagram.
And do you have any safety concerns with Mr. Alfred having access to your phone number or address?
My address, yes.
And what are those safety concerns?
He's made threats about coming to my house and taking her because he can, and just popping up at my house whenever he feels like it, because my daughter is there.
And why would you like for the visitation to occur through the domestic relations office, the supervised visitation?
Because he's, like I said, he's suicidal. I would like for him to get help to control his temper because anytime we talk, it's an argument. It's never nothing good. It's just argument. He gets mad when things don't go his way.
Okay, Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
Mr. Alford, do you have questions for Ms. Garado?
No, sir.
Okay. Call your next witness, Ms. Parker.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Nicholas Alford.
Okay.
What is your full name, Mr. Alford?
Nicholas Wilford Alfred.
Mr. Alford, when was the last time you saw your daughter?
I think it was back in October of 2020.
How often have you reached out to Ms. Garado in regards to seeing your child?
From the moment she was born, probably every other day until I got to the point till she was blocking me. So I just stopped reaching out.
And when was the last time you communicated with her about you being able to see Nyla?
February, I sent her a message on Instagram, and she blocked me.
Did she block you before or after? Did she respond to your request for visitation
No,
to
no,
see?
she didn't. She didn't respond. She just looked at it and blocked me.
And why do you feel a regular standard visitation order would be best for you to visit with Nyla?
Because she's the threat she's claiming was I never threatened her. It was more of warnings. She kept putting my daughters around dangerous people, and I kept warning her about it. I was telling her I'd come to her house and get my daughter because at the end of the day, she's still my daughter. She act like I has no say so over her life at all, and I just feel like I'm not in no way if I'm going to harm my daughter, put my daughter in harm's way. I was suicidal at one point in time, but who father wouldn't be when you can't see your daughter? I mean, that's just how it is.
If the judge was to order a joint managing conservatorship, do you think that you and Ms. Garada would be able to communicate effectively about decisions for Nyla?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
Ms. Garado, do you have any questions of Mr. Alford?
Yes. Do I put my question towards him, or do I just ask?
You
Like,
can ask him. You can ask him a question right now. I'll let
Okay,
you say something later, but you can ask him a question right now.
Mr. Alfred, would you like to let them know why I block you or why I don't respond to you whenever you do claim you ask to see her?
Because you act like you run her 100%, Amanda. And you
No,
know that. And so
No,
we
no,
get into arguments about Nala.
no. Anytime we talk, you get mad and
It's
start
about
cussing me out.
wait
Like,
a minute, folks. It's going to be question and answer.
okay.
Question and answer. I'll let you say something later on, but right now it's only question and answer. Okay. You have another question for him, Ms. Garado?
Um, I can't even think right now. Who, who, what type of dangerous people have I brought her around, or do I have her around?
What type of what? I'm sorry.
I'm asking him what type of what dangerous person do I have her around? He says I bring her around dangerous people.
Okay, Ms. Parker, can you,
Yeah,
what
no,
did you say?
she asked him what type of dangerous people does she
Oh,
bring him around.
dangerous people. Dangerous people. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Alfred.
I tell her stop bringing my daughter around known drug dealers, and she still would do it.
You have another question, Mr. Garado?
What drug dealer have I brought her around?
I plead the fifth.
I'm sorry, sir.
He said he pleads the fifth.
This isn't a criminal trial, sir.
Oh, I'm not answering that. She knows. She's agreed to. I have messages of her agreeing to that, like saying she does it
What
Like
drug
she
dealer
does
have
that.
I brought her around? I don't
Uh,
associate myself with anything like that.
You have an answer for that, Mr. Alfred?
Oh, she. No, I don't. I'm not going to indict anybody. She
he
knows
doesn't
that,
have
but
an answer.
yeah, I said no.
All right. You have another question for him, Ms. Corrado?
Um, the last time you messaged me about seeing her, why did I block you?
I don't know. You didn't reply. I have a screenshot
Can I say
of it.
something? Because I can answer
No,
why I blocked you.
no. You'll be able to say afterwards,
Okay,
not right now,
okay,
but
okay.
afterwards. You have another question for him.
You know, sorry.
All right. And any further witnesses, Ms. Parker?
No, Your Honor.
And Ms. Corrado, Mr. Alfred doesn't know where you live at this time.
No,
And if he knew where you lived, is he likely to cause you or your child any kind of harassment or abuse or serious harm or injury?
you said would he
Yes.
harass me? Yes, because he's spending about coming to my house and taking her because he can,
Mm, all
and
right.
saying that he was going to stand in front of my house because he can.
All right. Uh, anything further from you, Mr. Alfred?
Oh no, sir.
Now, Ms. Corrado, you wanted to say something
Um,
further about
yes,
blocking them or
about to
something?
read. Yes, I blocked him because he sent me this long message getting mad at me about letting his mom know that I needed help with daycare. So, because his mom told me anytime I need help or if I need help with daycare to let her know. So she told him about the daycare situation, and he sent me this long message cursing me out, saying that to stop asking his people for help because I don't let him see her, and yeah.
Oh man, that wasn't the last
So
message.
I blocked him,
Message me February 27th.
Wait a minute, Mr. Alfred. Wait a minute. I'll let you say
My
something after
apologies.
this. Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Corrado.
and also I blocked him from my daughter's page because he sent me messages saying I have to read them. Am I able to read the messages or pull it up? February 27th. It's in February. I don't have anything from February. All my messages I have are from January. Yeah, I don't have anything from February. I'm just reading my message that I have from January, basically from getting mad at me about asking his mother for daycare. And I got tired of it, so I blocked him. If we can't communicate correctly, I don't want to talk because I'm tired of arguing every time.
All right, Mr. Alfred, you had something to say?
Oh yeah, I messaged her February 27th, and I'm looking at the messages right now at 3:03 p.m. exactly, and I was asking her, could we talk it out, and could I see my daughter, could we work it out like co-parents? That's exactly what I was asking. I told her it was driving me crazy. I said you don't have to require this. I just want to spend time with my daughter, but you already knew that, and she blocked me.
Okay, Ms. Corrado, do you think it'd harm your daughter?
I don't think he will harm her. Let's say
Has he ever been physically violent with you?
no. Everything is verbal, and I take threats very serious.
And do you get along with his mother?
Yes, his mother is a great help to me and my daughter.
Well, do you think that she could supervise the visits?
Yes, sir.
You think she'd be willing to supervise the visits?
Yes. She'll be more
Mr.
than well.
Mr. Alfred, do you think your mother would be available to supervise some visits to get this, to reacquaint yourself with your daughter?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Your Honor,
Yes,
are you saying modified?
that's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
So, Miss Parker, have you figured out what the modified would be until this child is 3?
Your
The
Honor,
number of visits?
no, I have not. I was leaning that way at first, but then when she said she would prefer for it to be at a place, I stopped trying to figure it out.
Well,
I haven't figured it out. No.
will it take you long to figure it out? You probably have some kind of formula or something. I don't know.
No, no. Well, usually when I do that, I just ask and they agree on the certain amount.
All right, the court finds the best interest of this child to appoint the mother sole managing conservator, the father appointed possessor conservator with modified possession and access for 12 times each phase. Paternal grandmother to supervise, pickup and delivery to take place at paternal grandmother's residence. Non-disclosure is granted and all other stipulations approved.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.